Reincarnation of a king long gone, the highest enlightened nigga sitting on top of the sun.
Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Danny, aka King Buff, and we are back. Yes, we are back here for P4G week 7. So it's been a while since I put up a video, guys, and sorry for that. I didn't really make an update video or anything like that. I had some stuff going on that really I just really couldn't make a video. I couldn't even battle week 5. My boy Lindo had to battle for me, and he did win that one. So in case you guys didn't see, who did he battle? Professor FX side of the battle, which he does speak French, so I'm sure you guys didn't even understand even if you did watch it. But Lindo did win it for us, so that's cool. So we did win week 5, so we are 4-1. And then week 6, I had to go up against Kyle, or known as Other Kyle, and his, what was the name of his team? Something Two Canadians, Montreal Two Canadians, I believe. I think that's the name of the team. We didn't battle because, again, I couldn't build. Like I said, guys, I had a lot of stuff. Well, I had something going on in my life that kind of had me down. So I had to just take a little rest for a little bit. And now I'm back. So yeah, so this is gonna be for week 7, and then, like I said, for Kyle, I didn't get to build, I didn't get to do any of that, so we are gonna do our battle and our bye week. So right now for week 6, there is no score or anything because that will be done on our bye week. After week 8, I believe week 9 is the bye week, so that's when I'll be battling Kyle, and I will put up that battle, and I'll probably explain what happened again. So keep an eye out for that. But so far, this is week 7. We are 4-1. 4-1, I do believe, not counting that bye week battle I'm gonna have. So we are going up against Lynxforte and his Anaheim Farfecth'D, I believe. I'm just saying this off the top of my head, so I really don't even remember. But that's Lynx the boy. Make sure you guys do click on his channel, check him out. He's been doing pretty well this season. I think he just lost a battle last week. I think he's only lost 2 battles, so it's not bad. He has a pretty scary team, which I will go over in a second. And as you see here, we are on Showdown because there's something going on with my DS, so I was not able to use it. So I asked him if we could do it on Showdown this week. Next week it should be on DS again, but just this week's on Showdown because of me. And yeah, so that's putting everything out of the way. So let me go over his full team. He has Celesteela, Sylveon, Goodra, Mega Glalie, Nidoking, Delmise, Blaziken, Keldeo, Electivire, Lycanroc, Midnight, Kecleon, and his Z move mods are Blaziken, Electivire, and Nidoking. And then my full squad that I could bring is Mega Metachamp, Togekiss, Shaman, Zygarde, 10%, Registeel, Gengar, Electros, Slowking, Steelix, Shuckle, and Tyranitar. So looking at his team, he did not bring what I thought he was going to bring. I knew he was going to bring the Nidoking because it is a pretty scary threat, and I think a Scarf Nidoking can be somewhat annoying to my team. Nidoking I did see coming. Sylveon I saw coming too. It's not really the greatest check to Mega Metachamp because it's still, depending on the investment, still 2 hit KOs with Zen Headbutt, and I do have Poison Jab, I do have Bullet Punch and things like that I could put on Mega Metachamp. So Sylveon's son, interesting. Blaziken I knew was going to come because that thing could just destroy my team. Once again, another Scarfer. He could run some nice Scarfers against my team. But it depends because of the combination of the team I did bring. It's kind of hard for him to bring certain Scarfer. He's going to have to make plays and things like that. Electivire, something else I knew was most likely going to come. And then Goodra, just a very good wall, Mega Glalie was a iffy bring. I wasn't 100% sure everything he was going to bring, but I thought for sure he was going to bring the Delmise, and I thought for sure he was going to bring the Celesteela. So to see both of those not here, it's kind of crazy. So Celesteela, because it is a big threat, it's an annoying threat. If I let it set up, it can pretty much just finish off my whole team. So that's why that thing's really annoying and scary, and he didn't bring it, so I was pretty happy. And then Delmise was annoying because Zygarde, if you look at his team, he has no switch-ins to Banded, Earthquake. I have Earthquake and Thousand Arrows. So let me go over my team so I can explain why it's crazy to me that he didn't bring certain mons. So let's see. I start off with Mega Metachamp, the Beast Mega Metachamp. We are jolly this week. We are not adamant. I believe we have Bullet Punch, Zen Headbutt, High Jump Kick, and Drain Punch because I thought Delmise would come. So I decided to bring 2 Fighting Stabs just like so I can get some health back if I ever need to, and then High Jump Kick but we do see that he does not have Delmice. So Headbutt is really the better play, truthfully, because nothing resists and have psychic moves on his team, the team he brought. So that's Mega Metachamp. Next we have Zygarde, 10% Choice Banded with Earthquake, 1000 arrows, Outrage, and Extreme Speed. So I have the priority, I have the Stab Dragon move, but all I really need to click is Earthquake because he has no flying type, and Earthquake is stronger than 1000 arrows. So I brought it in case he didn't bring Celesteela, which I had a feeling he was gonna bring it, but he didn't. So I was pretty shocked. So I know that when Zygarde comes in, I could just click Earthquake every single time, Banded, and it's most likely gonna kill something or 2A kill something. So that's pretty awesome. We have a Choice Specs Gengar because another mon he has no switch-ins to. I thought he was gonna bring Kecleon so he could have a good switch into Shadow Ball, but as you see, he has no switch into Shadow Ball. Choice Specs Timid Shadow Ball from Gengar. It's gonna be a really scary thing for his team, and even Sludge Wave. I know he does have the Nidoking to take it, but if we weaken that thing down, nothing is gonna be able to take Sludge Bombs either. So Gengar is pretty good in this matchup. Slowking, I brought a pretty cool Slowking set. I have Cobra Berry, Regenerator, of course. We are more specially defensive, I believe, so we can take on Nidoking a little better if it has Thunderbolt. Like I said, I don't know if I said I had the Cobra Berry, but we have a Cobra Berry, so we can take knockoffs and Night Slashes from Blaziken, because Blaziken is pretty scary for our team. So as soon as I can get rid of that thing, the better. And our moveset is Slack Off, Scald, Flamethrower, and Future Sight. Future Sight is a really cool move. You throw a psychic move up in the air pretty much, and then it hits after 3 turns. So it's really like a mind game when you use Future Sight, because they have to pick the right mon to switch into, because they forget. Let's say he switches into Nidoking, he forgets that that Future Sight is still in the air, that thing's gone. He switches into Blaziken, he forgets that thing's still in the air, that thing's gone. And everything on his team, it's gonna get hit really hard by Future Sight. Like again, he has no psychic resist at all. So that's why I'm shocked he didn't bring that Celesteela, because I thought it was pretty good bring, especially because of the psychic types I have. But that's Slowking. Slowking can put in a lot of work. I think it's gonna put in a massive amount of work. Hopefully we'll see about that. But next I have Shaman. I have a pretty speedy Shaman. I have enough speed to outspeed Nidoking with a Keba, what's it called? Keba Berry, the Poison Resist Berry. So even if he's a Scarf Nidoking, we can eat up a hit him with a Seed Flare, do like 70% damage, and that thing is really low health, enough for Mega Metachance, Bullet Punch to kill, E-Speed from Zygarde, and yeah, everything else pretty much gonna kill pretty nicely. So that's why I ran this little speedy Shaman. If he's not Scarf, then I should be able to outspeed, take a hit from the Sludge Wave depending on how health I have, and then kill it off with a Seed Flare. So that'd be pretty cool if that comes. So I like the Shaman, pretty cool set, just speedy, bulky Shaman that I think is gonna put in a lot of work. And then we have Steelix. And Steelix was here just mostly to take on Electivire and Sylveon. So that's pretty much what it's here for, nothing more than that. Electivire does get fighting moves, but it's not gonna do that much because we are really bulky on the defensive side. And then Sylveon doesn't get anything but what, like HP, fighting, fire, whatever. I don't think it gets anything that can hit Steelix, so that's another plus. So Steelix is here with leftovers. I believe Steelix does have leftovers this week. So that is the squad. That is the squad for this week. And let's get into the match. I decided to start off with Slowking because it's pretty much my best bet. He could start off with Electivire, but I think Steelix is a pretty obvious lead for me. It was either between Steelix or Slowking, so I decided to go with Slowking. So let's see how this paid off. And he does start off with Nidoking, which is perfect because that is the mon that Slowking is here to wall. Nidoking, Glalie, and Blaziken. So I should go for the Future Sight right away. He switches into his Goodra, and I believe here I go into my Shaman. He goes for Toxic, which is fine because we do have that natural cure, but I want to Toxic this Goodra back. Shaman has Toxic because that's his main job. It is really to Toxic Goodra because Goodra is annoying. Maybe Toxic that Sylveon also, that'd be pretty cool, but mainly to Toxic Goodra because it is really bulky on the special side. So in comes his Nidoking, and I do click Synthesis because I wanted to get some more health back and let that Toxic rank up. And we do see we're faster than his Nidoking, so he's not Scarfed. We live because of the berry, but we died to Toxic, which really sucks because Shaman could have got a kill here and that would have been really cool. But Shaman still put in the work. It did so much damage with Seed Flare pretty nicely. And now Mega Medicham can just come in, click Drain Punch, and kill Nidoking pretty easily. Mega Medicham, an amazing revenge killer. I love this mon so much. So it picks up a kill. Now I switch out. Sylveon comes in. Sylveon's scary. I go into King Code. Let's see if Sylveon is specs, and nope, not specs. Slowking's gonna be able to wall pretty much this whole team. I go for another featured site here, I do believe. He brings in his Glalie. I don't know why. I do have the Cobra Berry, so I'm perfectly fine staying in here. He goes for Super Fang as I go for Flamethrower. That does a lot of damage, and we already see Slowking whittling down his team so very nicely. And here I do believe I go for Slack Off as he switches back into his Goodra. Featured site hits the Goodra, and now Goodra's pretty much almost dead thanks to the Slowking. He goes for Focus Blast, I guess, thinking I'm gonna go into Steelix, but I'm gonna just stay and go for another featured site. And I don't care if I get Toxic because because Slowking either stays in and kills something or switches out and I get Regenerator back anyway. So Goodra goes down to Toxic, and that's a kill. That's a kill for Shaman there. So Shaman kill from under the grave. And here comes Electivire. I do believe, yeah, I just go straight into my Steelix because the only thing that's really gonna be able to handle it pretty well. He goes for Low Kick, a very good read, but I had a feeling he was gonna go for that, but I decided to switch out, and Featured Sight hits it in the face. Hits this thing in the face, and now I can just click Earthquake because I do live the next Low Kick, and Steelix gets a kill. Also, Steelix put in a good amount of work. This is what Steelix was here to do, take on Electivire, the most important thing. And yeah, so now it's gone. I'm just gonna sack it off because there's no reason to switch into Slowking when I can just sack this thing off, go into Zygarde, and something dies. So I'm just gonna click Earthquake, bam, Glalie is gonna go down. Zygarde gets a kill pretty nicely, and in is gonna come his Sylveon. So I decided to stay in because I didn't want him to be a sub-calm mine Sylveon if I switch into Slowking, and so that could be really bad for me. Something I'm fine with stacking my Zygarde because even if he went for Hyper Voice, I would just I will get a lot of damage off on Sylveon, and now it'll be easily revenge kill with Bullet Punch or Gengar, anything pretty much. So in comes Mega Medicham. Zygarde went down to Sylveon. I go for the Bullet Punch. I kill this thing, and I was expecting this thing to be a Scarf, but it's not. I go for Zen Headbutt, and Mega Medicham picking up 3 kills, and we do win 3-0 with Gengar, Slowking, and Mega Medicham still there to live, and Gengar didn't even touch the floor. Poor Gengar, because Gengar would have just wrecked his team just like Mega Medicham did. But Mega Medicham picking up 3 kills. Mega Medicham now 14-4, I do believe, or 14-3 or something like that. That's really freaking awesome. Is that right? 14? I think it's like 14. 14 son. I don't know. But it's the second top killer of the league, so that's pretty awesome. Mega Medicham's a pretty broken mon. But yeah, we do beat Lynx. It was a really good game. It's a fun game. I didn't really have much time to build this week at all. I built this team in like 15 minutes, truthfully. But it came out to be a pretty nice team. Mega Medicham putting in the work. Slowking got MVP of the match because it just whittled down his team. It put so much pressure with Future Side because it kind of made him panic a little bit because you don't know what to switch into my Slowking. And it just wowed his team immensely, like crazy. So I'm pretty happy Slowking put in the work. I'm so happy for Slowking. And Mega Medicham just picking up revenge killing, getting all the kills. His team was really slow, so Mega Medicham really did put a lot of work because his fastest mon, I don't even think hit 100. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I forgot what his mons were for a second. Let me see. I think I have it right here in front of me. Yeah, nothing hits. Oh, Keldeo. Keldeo was the fastest thing he had. I believe Keldeo was like 108. But then after that, his fastest thing is like 90 something. So if even 90. So I think, yeah, Electivire is the next fastest thing. So Mega Medicham outsped everything. So it was a huge threat. And I think we did have the team advantage this week. We had a lot of threats against his team. And that's pretty cool. So we do pick up the win. We are now 5-1. We still have to do that match against other Kyle, and we will do that at week 9 on our bye week. So you will see that. Then next week we go up against the Minnesota Vikavolt, I believe, and aDrive. So that's gonna be a cool match. I've always wanted to battle aDrive. That's pretty cool. So we're gonna get to battle him. Hopefully, give him an L because he's doing pretty well. But let's see if we can throw him off the winning train, you know, that'd be cool. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Like, again, I'm sorry for being gone for so long, and thanks for all the support, everybody that's been pushing me to come back and all that and just get better and things like that. All of you in the comments have been asking like where's the matches and stuff, so I thank you for that, for caring. But thank you guys for watching, and like always guys, have a beautiful day, fam. Peace.